everybody! Hello, it's Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? Hey! And, well, it is time for Battle Stadium again. That's what we are here for today. Hello, legend. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Oof. I thought I had plenty of time, and then last minute, wah! Well, so anyway, we are here. So, no need to worry. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Has anybody else completed Battle Stadium yet? I imagine you already have done. How is everybody else doing with summoning this month? Are we pained? Is it pain? Is it pain? Anyway, let's quickly just do, where are we? Some of the daily stuff. Skipping. Whilst only just logged in. Only to 15? Is the only reason why? Is it a little bit more difficult this month? Is it just, well, we've had one for a while. That's what was in October. So it's been 3 months. And well, I guess the next one will be April. So by then it might be a bit lighter in the evenings and maybe a little bit warmer. So bring it on. That's all I can say. Can't be too bothered with arenas or anything. I don't know, I'm gonna bother with taking a run. We'll just collect the coins that we don't actually do a huge amount with anymore. Yes, it's been quite a while. That's all was there when I did it last. Well, that's a very good reason. That is why I am doing it tonight, because all of the tiers should be unlocked by now. Got a bit of stamina. Maybe we'll just burn that as well in the event here. Let's get rid of all of this quickly. Try and get a few more shards there for our New Year's moniker. As you can see here, I've got plenty of shards. Well, you can't see here, but you could see then. I've got plenty of shards for Saren, the 6-star Saren. We haven't built it yet, but we probably will do pretty soon. Plenty of shards there for that. Collect these while we're here. Then I guess we can jump over to Battle Stadium. Hey, we can't wait. We can't wait. Are you sure you're up for the battle arena? It's very intense for a palm tree. It's very intense indeed. Indeed. I mean, talking about arenas and resets and stuff like that, by the looks of it, we're getting one a year, which means, imagine each arena will go for 2 years before it's reset. So we'll get Battle Arena last year, and then we'll get Princess Arena this year, and then it'll be 2 years before it'll be reset again. So that is pretty bad, isn't it, really? Well, let's give it 2 years to try to get to the top and get all of them jewels. There we go. Right, so I think that's about all of the daily kind of stuff to be done. So we will... Well, we haven't done that. We'll sort that out later. Anyway, let's jump into Battle Stadium, because that is what we are here for. And all of the levels should be unlocked now, which they are. We've got a pesky Nebby at the end there. pesky Nebby. So, let's jump in then and see how we can do with this. First one, we've got the New Year's Weemy as the first character here. I mean, I don't think these should be too difficult. So we're going to start like we always start, with a bit of a goofy team. A team that's not necessarily one that you usually put together. And what characters have we got recently that we would like to try and use? Maybe we're going to start with Yamato. Who? Who is this? And then, who else can we make a bit of a kooky team? Probably do want some kind of TP in there. Who could we put in for TP? I don't know if ceremonial Yui would work too well. We could always go with a tried and trusted method there. And we're going to put in Fubuki, another character we had recently. We got Not 4. I've got up to 4. How have I got it at 4-star? I don't understand. Anyway, we can start thinking that Summer Amelia, and then maybe at the end we want someone that maybe puts up a bit of a barrier, a bit of healing or something perhaps. Who shall we pick for that? I mean, there's obvious choices, but do we just go for the obvious choice? Let me cook. This is a bit of a kooky, weird little team, into just with some more of the recent characters in it, minus that Saren. But we shouldn't have any trouble with these first few levels, I shouldn't think. How many levels do you think we can get to with this team before we end up with the trouble? I know it's a little bit loud. Well, it didn't last very long, but check the levels. But there we go. Is this going to be a tricky one? How's everybody else been doing with it? Well, stage 1 completed. Hey. At least we get a few jewels for this. I mean, that's one thing that you don't get with Abyssal Battle is any jewels. Although you do get some pretty good other rewards. Right, so we're on then to our phase 2. Level 130. Let's send in the team. Will it do? How will it do? I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure it will be okay. Yeah, very, very quick. Very quick indeed. So one thing, I mean, as far as I've seen, we still haven't had an announcement for an anniversary stream. Are we going to be getting any kind of announcements or anything? Keep an eye out for that. It shouldn't be too long before we get to see what's going on there, although they haven't released the information for Medusa yet, so I wonder if they'll do that first, and then maybe we'll get to see what is coming. Although I suppose the only thing that is the most anticipated for the anniversary will be the pre-fest. Do you think perhaps the anniversary pre-fest could be canon? That's her name, isn't it? That red-haired girl that's in the latest story. The one that goes to the Medusa snake thing. Seeing as they are maybe trying to introduce her a bit more into knowledge of people, maybe she's going to be the pre-fest for anniversary. If she is, I mean, it is a strange choice, perhaps. Maybe not, because, well, not many people know her that well, and I suppose nobody knew who Eris was when she was released. She'd only just been introduced to the game that month. But we will see. Tokkuri Yashi for pre-fest. Yeah, when am I getting a playable card in here? When am I... That would be... I wonder what team I'd be on. Would I be on a wind team? Or would I be on a dark team? Ooh, evil dark team. Evil dark Yashi, yes. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Aye. Well, so far so good. We are cleaving our way through these stages. Still in the early stages though. Depends what form, yes. I could take on many. But how do you know that I am not already in the game? Because I could take on any human form as a tree spirit. Maybe I take on the form of a character that's already here. Just don't let it on. Just don't know. Right, where are we on now? Round 5. And so far so good. So up to level 200 now for the opponents. And again, Fubuki just one-shots everybody. So they are all Zakkos to her so far. Right, where are we now then? Round 6 out of 18. Matsuri-chan. Okay, so we don't really need to look at the battle effect yet. We're not having any kind of trouble, so we keep ploughing on. Very, I think, what kind of thing, what things can we say? What kind of thing, very British thing to say. What's the weather like where you are? Because here we've been pretty cold the last couple of days. Not Canada pretty cold, but it's been pretty cold for the last few days. I'm looking forward to the bit of warmer air coming across, but we will see, we will see. Yes, cold. I think it's been cold most places. That's one of the things that I'm is I like to have a little look at like what the weather is like everywhere. So we've not had any snow. Well, we did have a bit of snow up in the north the last few days. It was quite bad, but a little bit further south managed to escape. I do like to have a look at weather around the world. So I've been having a look at how cold it is in Canada and across North America, and the rest of the world. How hot it is in Australia at the moment, and looking at where the cold air is. This is the kind of things I'm interested in. Having a little look at that when we're not playing Princess Connect, that is, of course. So where we are, round 8. So should I think what we're going to get to maybe to around 10, 11, 12 before we end up having any problems. We're going to have to start swapping up our teams a little bit. Looking forward to the cold and the snow disappearing. I mean, oof. We did have a very, very cold winter in the UK. Well, it must have, I don't know, nearly 10 years ago now or more, where it got down pretty cold, like -15, but still, that's not cold like it can get in other places. And we had quite a bit of snow, but nothing like that so far. Anyway, enough about the weather, I suppose. And let's carry on with this battle stadium. Ooh, they're starting to resist a little bit, getting a little bit stronger. Well, hey, so they get dialogue together when they're on the TV. We should put Wakana on here as well. Who can we take off? I don't know, Amelia. I mean, she's not had much to do, and put in Wakana. Let me get any more dialogue options. Right, here we go. Round 10, 11, and 12. We've got Pacia here, who might avoid Fubuki's attack. So, let's see what happens, shall we? Well, there we go! We didn't do too bad. She did end up getting taken down with it. So, there we go. What else? Anything else? Much else been going on recently? I have been watching a few other VTubers just like normal and trying to sort stuff out like normal. And that is about it, really. So here we go. Are we going to start having trouble here? 310. So the level of these opponents now is starting to grow a little bit. But we are still not doing too bad at all. Right, round 12. This team's getting us a bit further than I was expecting. Maybe it's... I won't say that they've gone and lowered the difficulty here. Having said that, Ayumi's going to come and beat us up now, isn't she? So, indeed. Yeah, so we've also been doing a little bit of Minecraft, and tomorrow... Oh yes, like I said, here we go, we're going to have a bit of trouble. Tomorrow, we will be doing a bit of a treasure hunt in Minecraft. I've had one set up for me as a surprise, so I don't really know exactly what will be afoot in that one, but we'll find out tomorrow. Having a bit of fun and a bit of adventure. There we go, we did it anyway. It took a little bit more time, but we still managed to get 3 stars, so we will troop on. We will troop on, indeed. So, 13, 14, 15. We're going to do 6 more to go. This team's doing all right, isn't it? Right, round 13. Surely we're going to run into some trouble soon. Surely we're going to run into some trouble pretty soon. And quick, 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 take her out. No, wait, no, I mean, he did no damage. Because she's only at 4-star. Well, we still took them out. Did we get the 3-star though? We're not looking at what the conditions are. We did! We did! Well, here we go. I really am kind of worrying about the release schedule for this year. What? There'll be so many characters, and there's rerun banners to try to summon on as well. We always say that. It's going to be a little bit tricky anyway. Anemone, we usually end up having problems with New Year's Ray as well. She can be pretty tanky, so I think we probably need a bit more damage than this team is doing. I think Amelia, being at 4-star, is a bit of a strange pick in here. But it still looks like it's doing okay. Chizuru hanging on in there, but no, she's down as well. Wee-yo. And 3 stars as well. Hey. We are speed running this. Speed running. I was certainly expecting to have run into some kind of trouble by now. Round 15. Can we get round 15? Place your bets now. We've got Nebby. Nebby. So this is the first annoying Nebby here. So I think maybe this could be where we end up getting a bit of trouble. And there's a Miyako there. Well, a lot of people plopped. A lot of people did plop. That's a technical term. A technical term. And then we just got Miyako left. I think it's just Miyako left. Can we get it? Is there a time limit on this? Going into your ghosty form. And then eating your pudding and healing up. There, we finally got her. We did actually win with this team, but did we get 3 stars? No, we didn't, because we didn't beat it in time, but we still did beat the stage. Right? Yeah, we can't complain with this. Haha, was really cooking with that one. So now we need to perhaps mess the team up a little bit, change the team up a little bit. See if we can do this a little quicker. I don't know what we're going to do. Go next. We've got the last 3 stages there, and then I think Amelia did pretty well there. As it was here that I was thinking of maybe taking out. I don't know if Katrina is actually a good pick here. I'm thinking of somebody that's going to hit Miyako and not miss from her evasion. If not, we're going to have to come up with a little bit more of a plan. Well, she didn't die from that volley, but and we've still got Yukari now, so maybe, well, again, well, there we go. Maybe I'll know a little more, then I'll let on. Was it within time, though? It wasn't within time. Hey! So that one little change put Christina on there, and we get the 3 stars. Way! Right, so now we get on to... We've really speedrun this one. So we got to... Well, don't talk too soon. We may end up getting stuck on the last 3 stages. So we are, as we can see, onto the last 3 stages. Well, do we go back to the old put Amelia back on? See how it does? Why ever not? And then we may have to change things up a little bit. Well, they've gone pretty quick. They've yes, things are not looking too peachy. And there we go. Right, so we finally, when we get to the last 3 stages, run into a little bit of trouble. They are too powerful. Although there is a limit to the power, and maybe that limit has been revealed here with these last 3 stages. So, what do we think? So, what do we have to do here? Now, maybe we should have a little look at some of the battle effects and things. So, we've got to win with over 90% hit points, nobody dead. Which, well, if somebody did die, it will be over 90% hit points. And we have got binding in effects have been increased. So we want to keep that core of the team. And now we can go for some binding characters, perhaps. The first one that pops into my mind, maybe got binding on her, has she not? Does she bind, or am I just dreaming this? The stun, I don't see a bind there. Binding, yes. Or does, well, okay, so we could try Samugi there for binding. We could try, therefore... Who else has binding? Surely there are other people. My mind has gone blank at the moment. If we're going to play to what the game wants us to do. Samugi. Oh, hi. What's the name of that anime that I watched? It's never going to come back to me now. That has it's a mech anime. Something like, but the one of the large mechs in it's called Samugi, and I was like, hey, well, obviously it's a common name, but there's another Samugi. What was it called? I'm never going to remember it. My brain has gone. Oh, anyway, yes. And when I saw a Samugi model in one of the shops it was more than a year ago now, in Melbourne, looking around the anime shops, there was a Samugi model, not this Samugi, the mech Samugi. Anyway, who else do we think then would be good for this team? Probably not going to be as good as the one that we did have. Who's some good... Well, are we going to stick all physical? Can we go magical? Who else is on this team? I'm not sure. I'm just going to sit in front of somebody or whatever. Maybe we don't. maybe going AoE damage is not the case. The thing, we could always try it. We haven't used Hatsune's Shiori yet, so let's put Hatsune's Shiori in and see how they do here. Maybe we need a bit more TP. Because this is not working. This is where I think we are going to run into the problems. We want to go magical though, because of would we put in one of my old PvP teams perhaps that there's no binding in here, is there? Does Carol bind? Paralyzes and puts what's the other effect? Again, fear, that's the one I was thinking of. No binding there. So let's see how this team does. Yaru-chan! And can we get a... No, we can't. Right, okay. That one didn't work either. Before we start looking up what other people have recommended, we could maybe try a couple of other teams. So, does Ayumi do any binding? These kind of characters, she stuns. I don't think she would bind though. They should have a tab so you can pick an effect, and that's what characters will come up with that have that effect. Because Mahiru doesn't bind either. I'm thinking of all these sort of old sort of PvP characters that you might think would have those kind of effects. Kurumi doesn't bind either? Maybe we don't need to go for the binding route, and that's just needs to pick a better team that does faster damage and doesn't die. And she doesn't bind, but she's only a 3-star as well. Inori doesn't either, so I don't know. Matsuri, she doesn't bind, she's another stunner. But they've got the Shizuru Noir, which means they're going to try and stop that from happening. Where does Samugi sit in this whole lot? Usually do see you in there. And then, again, I want a little bit of protection, I think. And we don't have an action speed buff either, so again, you're going to go to Eris. I mean, she's not going to give any protection. She'll give the action speed, but no protection. So let's have a look how they go. You could buy time for Samugi. Maybe we could have just changed up that last team, put a Samugi in instead of somebody else. This is not doing anything. We haven't gone down very quickly, but they're not going down either. And they're healing up, and looks like a bit of a stalemate until something happens in which yes. So I think we're back to the drawing board again. I think we'll end that one there. We'll not let them fight on for too long. Let's go back to the drawing board. So then, so does Sneh. I don't think this team's going to work. Hatsune doesn't bind, does she? Another one that's stunned but doesn't bind. I'm getting confused. Who do we take out of this team then because she didn't do a whole lot. She's going to try and do some damage, but she didn't do a lot there, that Hamare. Because she was getting a TP drain or something. I wasn't getting the TP to her, and it wasn't firing off. And again, it's not working. So maybe it's now time that the limits of Tokkuri Yashi's powers are defeated, and we're going to have to try looking at maybe a few more solutions. So let's see if we can get a team to try, and they will go in and have a look at some solutions other people might have suggested for this fight. What does Rin do? Rin doesn't do any more binding, does she? Again, another stunner, but no binding. Who else? There must be somebody else that does binding. Must be somewhere. What strange teams have I come up with here? I mean, Ninon goes bear. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, let's send them in anyway. Whilst we go and have a little look. Someone is really slowing these teams down. You're not doing enough damage anyway. Ninon goes a plop there. Kaya, yes, Kaya. I think what I've decided to do is we're going to wait until the double rates pre-fest banner for the anniversary, and then if we don't summon the characters that I don't have but I can build, we'll build them, namely Kaya and Saren. New form of Ninon when? Well, when the devs get round to it, after they've released all the new characters that they're spamming us with, and haven't really got any kind of plan for. Yes, there's so many more characters. I did watch the last few episodes of the main story to date, and again, there's all of the new characters in there fighting away. What's the name? I can't remember now. I can't remember I can kind of sort of picture it, their name written in front of me, but I can't. My poor little brain. Anyway, but so when are any of these all coming out? Ninon last character pickup gotcha was, well, it must be several years ago now. Was it the Edo one? There's the Halloween one was of welfare. There's Edo, and there's the 6-star, and is that it? 2019. Well, yes. Well, time flies. Oh, 2019 wasn't that long ago. Hang on, 5, nearly 6 years. What happened? Where did everything go? Anyway, well, we are on round 16. Let's see if we can find a solution for round 16. Aye. What? How do we not think of other binding characters? That's the. Okay, so now we've got some round 16 ones. And first one, he's got Kaya in it. This is the mode where Kaya does come in very handy to have. Now, I don't know how good this team's going to do because my Kuka here, Summer Kuka's only 3-star, might not be strong enough to take on this fight. But we're going to give it a go because one of my favourites, Suzuna, is also on the team. One of my other favourites, Shiori, is also on the team. And of course, we have got Eri. So let's see if Kuka can survive this. If not, we're going to have to try something else. Maybe try a different tank in air play. I guess this aims to try to take out those two tanky characters right at the front straight away. And then once they are gone, we can whittle down the back characters that are a little bit more squishy. But we still have got Chizuru Noir here. We spoke a little bit too soon because now she went like that. And Kuka 3-star is holding up here, so we can beat the fight with this. But was it giving us the 3 stars? We didn't check once again. But the winning conditions were, and we met them. Yes, we met those winning conditions. Kasumi, oof, what's oofing Kasumi? Where's Kasumi? I was saying Kuka, or was I saying Kasumi? I like saying Kuka. I was somewhat Kuka. Oh, Kasumi, oof. Was Kasumi in that team and she got... No, she wasn't. What's going on? I'm confused. I'm always confused. Anyway, we're on to round 17. So, let's see how this team does. Like always, probably going to end up dying. But we will then go and swap our teams up a little bit. We've got Reno in here. If Reno fires off here, Corona Rain, we might not be happy and surviving. But there's Matsuri. Matsuri is always a pain in the butt. See, there you go. Pain in the butt, Matsuri. Being a pain in the butt. So, let's jump out. Let's go back and let's see if we can build a different team for this stage. Characters with binding. Kasumi. Ah, yes. We could potentially have tried a Kasumi on that fight. Right, so here we go. Not many of them that bind, are they? There's a lot more characters who are stunning and stuff. So, who do we want for this team here? We want a New Year's Ray. We want our Yukari. We want... this is the wrong way round because Akari and Yori, although she's at 3 stars, so maybe this won't work, came first. I cannot help but see Fuamoko. Every time I see Akari and Yori, I think Yori is so much like Makoko. It's like... anime tropes, eh? There's a lot of them out there. Then a character we haven't tried yet so far, maybe our brain forgot her, is Anna. Anna, I always get them. And finally, our watery Saren. So here we go, let's see if Yori can survive this at 3 star, or whether she really needs to be at 5 star. Well, Anne went a little bit psycho there. There we go. That is the power of TP, I guess. Used Anna for 1 to 15. Hey, well, I'm getting a bit of use in there. And one of the OGs as well. One of the OGs. Well, anyway, there we go. We're all 3 stars as well, which means we are on to the final stage with Nebby here. Toonie. I'll just say they love our Toonie characters. Yes. Aye. We could all be a little bit Toonie at times. Maybe I haven't let my Toonie side out enough. I will dominate with my super tree spirit powers. Right, so let's send in this team again, like we do in traditional fashion, to watch it get beaten, and then we will change it up. Ooh, yeah, exactly. It did not work this time. Air tuniness was cut short there by a quick little slice by somebody. I can't even see what was going on there. So, do we want to see if we can make a team up for this before we put in one that has been recommended? Level 500. I thought, yeah, this is something that I kind of noticed, but I didn't say anything. This mode, the opponents used to scale with your level, which meant if you was a new player, you was just as likely to be able to beat this mode than if you was a older player, someone at level cap. But by the looks of it, they've changed it. And now we've got level 500, so if you're a new player, then forget it, I would imagine. Hello Paul, how are you doing? Nebbia is always a pain. She definitely is always a pain, and I'm pretty sure we have a challenge here. We have to win this one within 1 minute. There's always a time limit with Nebbia. So, what is the battle effect on this one? TP boost. Well, not much of a battle effect, is it? When you're full of TP characters anyway. Use your domain expansion. Yeah, I'll bring up my universal domain that's, yeah, that's scary. Yeah, take that. Right, so we've got a lot of TP in here, but you didn't work, so we'll take out Yori from the team, and we're going to put in some new damage dealers here. So or maybe we just go back to what we started with, because they sorted out Nebbia before, but now Nebbia's level 500. I don't know if that is going to be sufficient. Now, for our single target damage, I think we might need a little bit of single target damage too. Do we go Christina or do we go Suzuna? We could try both. Or do we have Shiori in there? Because you could get both of them. See if we can whittle at them from the front and from the back. Well, we still have a Shizunoa and we still have a New Year's Ray. That's a favourite for the devs, putting New Year's Ray in there and Shizunoa up at the front. Hi, how's everybody else been doing with this mode? We have had a few new people entering the stream. We've been going now for about 45 minutes. We did shoot right up to the end without much of a problem. I've only really had much of an issue with these last 3 stages. So Fubuki did flop. So if you do that, that's going to change your position. Maybe the damage will go on to Christina, and she might have her own invulnerability up and not die. Or she might just go plop. Fubuki still went down. I think that's not a positioning thing. That's you're still in the AoE range thing. Right. So we need both of them gone. So we'll try the last option. Still don't think this is going to work, but whatever. We'll give it a try anyway. We will give it a try. This time Corona Rain got fired off. Right, okay, so this team's not working. We can't go, oh, look at this. My team worked, and it's really good. Because it wasn't. So, maybe we should have saved some of the teams that we used last time. Because our brains kind of forget things. It's been 3 months since we have done this. I mean, I don't know if our Princess Ray would be any good on this. I mean, she's an older character that was good on these kind of stages. Or do we just try and see what other people have suggested? If we could build any of these teams. It worked for you, but you don't have her. No, we don't have her. We don't have her. We could build her, and by now, I really shouldn't be resisting. But like I said, because we're going to get another double rates pre-fest banner coming up at the end of February, it's not too long to wait. We'll wait till we've summoned on that, and then if you haven't got KO anyone by then, we'll just build them with the shards, and then the next time we come to a battle stadium, which might be April, we will be ready. We'll be ready to go. Lou, hey, we want to put Lou in. Yeah, let's put Lou in. Lou should be given a 6-star. Where is she? She's not going to help with Mr. Gorkas. Yay, Mr. Gorkas. Oh, poor little Lou. Kawaii. I don't think our 2-star Lou is going to really help us too much with that. So, can we find a round 18 team that does not have Kea in it? That is the question. We do have a round 18 team that doesn't have Kea in it, and it's got a few of the characters in it that I was trying with. In fact, it has all the characters I was trying, apart from one of them. So let's put them all back in here. So instead of having Yamato up front, but Anemone, so there's one change from what we had before. Let's see how this does. Let's see how this one does. We are expecting good things. We're supposed... Oh no, Christina went down. How could my Christina go down? She's like one of the few characters I've got that's completely maxed out. Unless you need Bond stories from the wild version. Now, there's a 1 minute time for this, and we have not beat that 1 minute time. So we're going to back out for that. We could try again. Maybe it was a lucky crit. That's not going to happen next time. We'll see if that was a lucky crit. Let's see. Let's see. Was it a lucky crit, or is this going to happen every time? Is Christina going to go down? Who is it that takes her out? We could slow it down and have a look. But, no, maybe there's a bit more timing in there, because she needed Union base before that. So, work for some people, but I guess it's not working here for me, if I can find my little cursor. We was nearly there. And everything's gone frozen. Why is everything gone frozen? Oh, it's come back. Maybe it froze for you, maybe it only froze for me, not for you. Anyway, is there any other teams then? Let's have a little look. Ones without Kea. Let's see. Now this is an interesting team. A very interesting team. We can give this a try. And it's got your fan favourite in it. Or if I can find her, should have been up here at the top somewhere. I want to be just sorted by power. Which brings her up to the top. Ninon! Hey, our old Ninon. Equips. Might have been Equips that was messing us up, but I don't think she's got... She did have, well, you can see down here now, pretty decent equips on her. And that's only one refinement on that, and this has got good damage on it. Although it wasn't damage that was the problem, it was her equips, yeah, not as good. Yeah, I don't know, it might have been. Anyway, we're going to try this Ninon team with, it is Ninon in there, because it's pretty difficult to see. And we would have got in our fan favourite Suzuna, who is also there, and fan favourite Carol. No, but it is the Princess Carol, not the 6-star one. And the last one on this team is good old, reliable Water Siren. There we go. Our watery Siren. If this one doesn't work, what? Well, what? Well, it was going crazy, and then it wasn't going crazy. Who the hell did that to us? Who did that to us? Right, okay, so we are backing out from that one. It says we had a few little issues. I hope we're not having any too many issues, but we had issues here because that team was cooking. But then it wasn't cooking. Right, we can try again with that team as we have seen before in the past. Send the same team in and we get a different result. That is not the definition of insanity. Sometimes a crit will happen or won't happen and it'll be the difference, or who is it that takes them out? Because there's nobody left alive. See, there we go. Same team with a different result that time. With Ninon and everyone in there. Ninon and Suzuna going absolute crazy there. With all that TP there. So, who actually did the most damage there? Look at that. Ninon getting a bit of a shine. Thank you, Paul. Yay! We have then... Whoa, hey. That means then, that is a battle stadium completed for, I will say another month, or another season, I suppose, because it might not be until April, until we get the next one, another 3 months' time. And by April it should be a little bit lighter in the evenings and a little bit warmer, so we can't wait for that. But we can't wait for more Battle Stadium. I think that might be the general consensus. Does anyone else here really love this team? Yes, ending off with a Ninon W there. Wahey! So we will tornado season indeed. That Bancho fan. Well, if you ever get hot in the summer, you know you need Ninon to fan you cool. So here we go. These are all the rewards for this season of a Battle Stadium. A couple more rings there, not too bad. A few jewels. Not too bad at all. So, what we got here till the 13th. Another couple of days left. Do complete this mode if you haven't done so already. Excuse me, right, so. I don't really think that there is much more to be doing on here today. I mean, I didn't really want to jump into the Deep West. There is, I don't think No, I haven't got any more attempts on this because I still haven't beaten level 5 on this. We could have maybe seen if we could have done that. Whilst we're here, we might as well collect our rewards here. Remember to do this. I'm sure a lot of people keep forgetting to do this. Collecting the rewards in there. We can always re-roll some equipment. Hey, isn't that fun? Let's re-roll some equipment. So we're not going to be doing that. So, there we go. We have it. We have beaten a battle stadium. Practice the hardest clan battle timeline from last combat. Whoa, timelines. It's a little bit. My brain is not in the mood for that. It's not in this. My brain is very, very strange. Some days it can work fine. I can remember ways I can do stuff. Other days it just closes up and I can't think of anything, which is not great. Which means some days I'm on form and I'm on fire, and some days I'm in a soggy puddle. But today I'm kind of half and half. So I don't think there is anything else really to hit. Well, we've been going for 1 hour. There's nothing else to hit for that. We've done all of the story stuff in here. There's no new side quests added, is there? I mean, even if there is, I've cleared all of those. So yes, well there we go then. I think we will leave it there then instead of prolonging this anymore. We have beaten Battle Stadium, hopefully. Everybody here has managed to do so. Do you think, Legend, you're going to finish this mode, or are you not going to be too bothered? There are substances for that. Are they legal? Are they legal? But anyway, maybe that's some information you maybe want to share off stream, not in the public domain. We're going to leave it here today. We've done Battle Stadium. We did do pretty well. Hopefully you can beat that mode too pretty well. What have we got to look forward to? We have got 15th. How many days is it till the 15th? It's the 11th. 4 more days, and then we'll know what Medusa is like. Pretty sure we're going to be getting Medusa. Surely it will be Medusa that they release, and they're not going to throw another cave ball at us and release somebody different. I mean, have they released a sprite and images and stuff on Twitter X to know that we are actually getting her? That it? Is that nanny? Yeah, so we've got Medusa to look forward to in a few days' time. And then we got what preview for the anniversary. We're going to get some kind of a preview for the anniversary. So thank you everybody for watching. Take off that banner. I'm not tempted to go in there anymore. Thank you everybody for watching. That was the Battle Stadium, and I will see you all again tomorrow for some Minecraft. We're going to do a treasure hunt in Minecraft. Hopefully you can join for that. A little bit of fun. See what that entails. And then, obviously, we'll have a look at Medusa next week. So, thank you again for watching, everybody. And I will see you all again for another video, another stream sometime. Bye, 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 everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Pat, Patsune. Patch, 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 patch. Whee!